Tom Holland says The Crowded Room was so horribly reviewed, but he's still promoting it because he's very resilient. Tom Holland isn't allowing negative feedback stop him from promoting his critically panned Apple TV Plus horror series The Crowded Room. Holland equated being in the crowded room to being a die-hard supporter of England's Tottenham Hotspur soccer team in a recent video interview with Unilad. In both instances, the Spider-Man star has learnt to be very resilient. Tottenham have never won the Premier League. I think being a Tottenham fan is somewhat like being in the crowded room. It has taught me resilience, Holland said. Tottenham has never won anything and supporting them is incredibly difficult. It's no secret my show has been so horribly reviewed, but I'm here today to promote the show and I'm still here. I'm very resilient. It's a good quality. In The Crowded Room, Holland plays a young man who is arrested in summer 1979 due to his involvement in a shooting at Rockefeller Center in New York City. Critics have mostly eviscerated the series, with variety television critic Alison Herman calling it unfortunately empty in her review. The show currently has a 31% critic rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Earlier this month on Live with Kelly and Mark, Holland thanked his fans for supporting the show despite critics hating it. I would like to say a massive thank you to my fans and the people that have seen the show because we're at 94% on Rotten Tomatoes, Holland said at the time. I feel so grateful that I have a wonderful community of people that support me and are there for me, so I'm honored and really excited for the rest of the show to come out. Speaking to Unilad, Holland continued to overcome the bad reviews for The Crowded Room by focusing on what he views as the importance of the show. I think that the message of the show, which can speak to so many different issues, is that asking for help should be something that we as a society celebrate. It's an act of bravery, Holland said. Standing up and asking for help is not something you should be ashamed of, and I hope that this show can represent that in a truthful, and authentic, and most importantly, sensitive way. Holland continued, if we can somehow make people feel empowered by saying, I'm not feeling good, I really need some help, then we've done what we set out to do. I think it carries a really important message and I think ultimately it's going to be educational and entertaining. Holland acknowledged to Entertainment Weekly last month that working on The Crowded Room caused a bit of a meltdown in his personal life. Due to the intensity of the production, he decided to take a year off from acting. He's already been acting for 8 months.